afternoon, everyone. This is Thefatoldgamer here, bringing you the review of Valkria Chronicles Remastered, an older game that I believe was originally Xbox, but I could be wrong in that. It could have been, I think it might have been multi-platform, but that generation. It's a, technical strategy role-playing game. I liked it a lot back in the day when I originally played it. I still like it today. I do have a few issues with it, but overall it's a very fun game, especially if you like that kind of game. And most of my issues with it, I kind of get small complaints. The trophy list is pretty easy to get. Everything you need to do 2 full playthroughs and start the 3rd for the Platinum Trophy. The second playthrough you can basically fly through. You have to A rank every mission in normal and hard mode, the ones that have a hard mode. There's only a couple hard ones, but there's videos if you need help with that. And also, once you get to understand the mechanics and the orders and stuff, most of them are pretty easy. There's only 2 or 3 hard missions that get me more, where I had to reload more than once or twice. But I'm gonna load up a quick scrimmage, which is like what you can use to level up. So I can go over 1 or 2 of my complaints about the game.
Here is a brief on the.
But like I said, overall, very excellent. I enjoyed getting the Platinum Trophy on this. I do like my technical role-playing games. Like one of my all-time favorite games was the original Final Fantasy Tactics back on PS1. Such a good game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend playing it. I do believe you can still get it for the Vita before the store closes. I'm not so lost you'll be able to buy it these days. Okay, I'm going to start up this mission to kind of explain what one of my biggest complaints are.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia.
This is a New Game Plus
Squad
1.
7,
this is one of the earliest missions, so I'm kind of overpowered for it. Take that into account with how much damage the enemy's doing to me. One of the things different in this than a lot of the, strategy role-playing games is that while you're moving, enemies and stuff can, attack you.
My turn, okay?
Like, while you get in the lens, I will start shooting. Watch.
Think you can stop me?
Those guys are already shooting at me. My biggest complaint about this game is sometimes it seems to me like they do it faster than your kids do when they charge at you. And that's my biggest complaint about it. The game can be pretty wing dependent too. But that kind of a factor in a lot of strategy RPGs, so that's nothing really to worry about. And by that I mean sometimes enemies will dodge, sometimes the characters will dodge. Other characters have special perks that sometimes pop. Like one of those popped at the beginning of a turn basically. I know you guys saw it. Resist crossfire. This means you take less damage when those guys were shooting at her. But there's a bunch of ring dependent stuff like that. This is perfectly fine, and it will really ever make or break a one through a mission. Every once in a while the enemy will dodge a really bad time, or one of your characters will survive because they ducked. But other than that, most of the time the ring doesn't factor in too much on a victory or a loss. And even if you are having a hard time with a particular mission, you can save every single time you want. Between every single time you move a person, you can save. So it's very forgiving in that way. So if something doesn't work, you can always go back, try something different until you find what does work for that particular mission. I know this review's short, but also very long-winded, it seems like to me. So like I said, overall, pretty easy Platinum Trophy. 30-40 hours probably. Maybe less if you watch through and know what you're doing. Nothing too difficult. Like I said, a couple of the A ranks are a little bit hard to get. But they're all videos online. Or you can always go through my Twitch files and find out when I'd get the A ranks and do that too. But I'm sure those guides are dealt with, more, time stamped and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, the Platinum Trophy's a little windy panda too, and guess one thing. After certain missions, when you get so far in the game, like the princess of your country will give you team weapons. And it's kind of random at what weapons you get. But there's not that many of them, and honestly, after my first playthrough, I was only missing one. And it dropped right so you gave it to me right after the first mission it can drop on, the second playthrough. But you can always save, like, right before you finish off the mission of a chapter that gives it to you. Finish it, go talk to the queen, she doesn't give it to you, reload, and it will take a minute, and you do it 2 or 3 times, and you go and get it, because there's only 4 weapons he can give you after a mission. You know, because it's like one of each class. So other than that, really easy play, fun game, story's decent. You know, I would, you know, rave about it, but for what, at the time and stuff, for what it is, not bad. So until next time, this is the Thefatoldgamer signing off. Oh, I did recently platinum Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that review will be going up probably in a few minutes, because I forgot to do it after I did the platinum. And until next time, this is the Thefatoldgamer signing off.